Since we are socially distanced, I think I can take my mask off to make this very brief announcement. I know you've been briefed by the healthcare team about what this is about, and there's an easy and quick way for us to describe this. It's been a busy week, and I've signed executive orders tackling COVID-19, the economic and climate crises, as well as advancing racial equity. But today I'm about to sign 2 executive orders, and basically the best way to describe them, to undo the damage Trump has done. There's nothing new that we're doing here other than restoring the Affordable Care Act and restoring the Medicaid to the way it was before Trump became president, which by fiat he changed, made more inaccessible, more expensive, and more difficult for people to qualify for either of those 2 items, the Affordable Care Act or Medicaid. And the second order I'm going to be signing also changes what the president's done, what former president has done, and it a memorandum reversed my predecessor's attack on women's health, health access, and as we continue to battle COVID-19. Even more critical, Americans have meaningful access to health care. And so, that's what I'm about to do. And again, I'm not initiating any new law, any new aspect of the law. This is going back to what the situation was prior to the President's executive orders. And the first one I'm going to be signing here is the Strengthen Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act. And of all times that we need to reinstate access to, affordability of, and extent of access to Medicaid is now, in the middle of this COVID crisis. And the second order I'm signing relates to protecting women's health at home and abroad, and it reinstates the changes that were made in Title X and other things, making it harder for women to have access to affordable health care as it relates to their reproductive rights. I'm sorry you had to stand in the cold.
Thank you guys.
Thank you all very much.
Mr. President, so long as you're working as this, or when are you going to put out healthcare legislation?
We got a lot to do, and the first thing I got to do is get this COVID package passed.
Do you think getting COVID relief passed will require you to break it up into chunks, Mr. President?
No one requires me to do anything.